Hey there, and welcome to Southside Hustle. My name's Andy, and today we're going to have a look at the puzzle generator for PowerPoint. This is a great tool to help you speed up the creation of puzzles for your KDP books. If this is your first time here, which it most likely is because this is only video number 3 for me, then welcome along. We'd love if you would hit the subscribe button and click that bell so you're notified anytime we produce new videos. Puzzle Generator for PowerPoint is a fantastic tool that has been created by Luke Bose. This is under Bose Publishing. It's currently on Gumroad is where you can get it, and it's a very simple add-in that you add to PowerPoint which you can run through, and I'll take you through that today. So regularly the price for this is a subscription, so it's £6.99 a month, which is roughly around close to $10 US. And but if you stick around to the end of the video, then I've got a really special deal for you, and you can find out how to get this at a one-time lifetime offer. And it's only available for 7 days. So if you're watching this video after the 7 days, then sorry, you've missed out on this deal. With this generator for puzzles, you can create word searches, you can create crosswords, mazes, Sudoku, which I know is a favorite of KDP publishers, as well as cryptograms. So it's quite a good suite to have to be able to create a variety of different puzzles. New presentation, and what we can do is we've added this into our add-ins. So we come into the add-ins here, and on the right here it gives us a variety of different puzzles. So this is our word search, and then we've got our crossword generator, word scramble, Sudoku, maze generator, cryptogram, and lastly our word puzzle generator. Now all of these are driven, apart from the Sudoku and the mazes, from Excel spreadsheet that you get. You'll probably notice on the top here we've got another range in here of add-ins, and this is a different set of tools that is created by Luke, and with these you have another way to speed up your publishing for KDP. So nice and simple, for example, to be able to select different trim sizes, you can turn bleeds add-in off, and there's a huge variety which I'll go through in another video. So today we're just going to focus on the puzzle creator, just since we've got a limited time for this deal, so we'll look at that. And let's get into having a look at the main source of where all the data comes from, and that's this Excel spreadsheet that Luke's created that pulls all the information for you. So the key thing to remember is that whenever you update this, you need to run the submit button, and that creates CSV files which then the add-in pulls in. So first up, word search. So you can see here looking at creating some Halloween word searches. So gone and source a number of words, and if you actually subscribe to or get the deal, then Luke actually frequently puts out lists of words to help you create these word searches. Crosswords are similar. Now I haven't populated this one, this is just some sample data that's here, but essentially like a crossword, you have your questions and you have your answers which pulls that data. Cryptogram, similar thing, you have your puzzle and then you've got your clue, and our word searches here, our word scramble. So once again I'm going with the theme around Halloween with the different things, words to do with, say, vampires, zombies, witches. So instead I've just added those, and I can then submit that. That then just tells me that they've been exported to CSV, which is great. And then we can go back into our PowerPoint. Alright, so with PowerPoint, if we come up here and we want to go to our word search generator, click on that. Gives us a font that we can choose, and I'm just going to choose this one. You could do your font size, maybe make it a little bit bigger. You have obviously your heading fonts, different fonts within the text, your word direction, and we can, here we've got all the directions that we can have for a word search. We've got our grid lines here, and we have our solution grids. So we're just going to show the right cells for that. Word lists order, we can go down and then cross. Okay, and then we can just go OK to run that.
A few moments later.
Procedure completed. Right, so what you'll see here is a your word search. Now, obviously you have all of the word searches themselves, and if we go down to the back, we have the solutions. So what you can do here is you can actually, instead of saving this as a PowerPoint, you can save it as, say, a JPEG, and then what that means is that these are saved as images, and you can bring them into your interior for your book that you're creating, whether it's a word search book or if it's a book for like an activity book and you've got 20 or so word searches within there. That way you can then put around it and decorate it with different characters or whatever you like to ensure that it stands out and it's not just a boring word search. So that's the word search function, and quite like that. It's pretty cool. So let's have a look and see what else we've got here. So obviously we had the word search, the crossword generator. So with that, we need to create a blank slide. So let's just do that. And go to our add-ins, crossword, and with our crossword generator, obviously the same thing. You can change the fonts, font sizes, you can do your different rows, etc., and that will pull the crossword from the CSV files that were created earlier. You also have the word scramble, so that's another one. So let's just see if we can have a look at that, and what we just go OK and see if we can pull that through. Excellent. So here we have our word scramble and the different scrambled words, along with the answers and our solutions. So as you think really quickly, you can create these different puzzles for books which are all based around either activity books, or you could do a set of books which are just word scrambles if you wanted to. It's up to you on the niches that you decide to investigate to produce KDP books in. All right, next up we have Sudoku. So do the same thing again, blank, go to add-ins. Not sure why we've got two trim sizes on here for some reason. Cool, and for Sudoku, once again, you can choose things like your level, so you can make it easy. You can do a kids one, so it's 4x4. If we just did one page, and just try that. Great. So here's our Sudoku for kids, And here's our solution. So how easy is that to quickly produce something like Sudoku puzzles? Next up we have the maze, and we'll have to do a new one for that. So let's jump into that. Just slide, add in, select a trim size. Alright, so if we come to the maze generator, click on that. So with the maze generator, obviously we've got a number of different options. We can change the color, so we want light grey because we're going to do a black and white book for KDP, and then different things around what do you want the header to be called, the font size, page numbers, the level, so we might make it very easy, and start and end. So I quite like starting at the top left and finishing the bottom right, the traditional mazes that you have, and you can adapt to the page ratio. So for example here, because this is 8 by 11, then it's going to be a longer maze. If you had it a square maze, then that would be fit to that square ratio. You can just change it and say actually keep square, so we'll just try that for this one, and we'll run that. Great, so as you can see, here's our maze, nice and simple, not too many ways to go wrong here, and here's the solution on completing that maze. So as you can see, once again, another quick way to be able to produce a puzzle either for kids or adults. This is obviously super easy for kids. The adults ones then get a little bit more complicated. Cool. All your options to play with, once again, and we'll just give it standard. See how that goes. It's going to pull the information from the CSV. Great, and that's now finished. So procedure complete. And we can see we've got our different cryptograms, and we should have our answers somewhere at the end, I would imagine. Here we go. Here's our answers where we go through the different hints on this one, and then the answers for each of them. Cool, and the last one here, we have our word puzzle generator. We will just leave that standard, grid size 4x4, and go and create. Alright, and so from there, obviously you need to work out what your word is here, and how many words you can make with this particular grid. So that is overview of the puzzle generator that is from Bose Publishing, and as you can see, it makes life a lot easier for creating quickly puzzles for any activity books that you may want, or if you're just going to have a book which may be, for example, all word search. So I know one of the niches at the moment, which is going to be picking up soon, is Halloween word searches. They seem to obviously pick up around the sort of mid-September time, so now's a good time to actually get on and get those produced if that's a niche that you want to target. So that wraps up the quick walkthrough of the puzzle generator for PowerPoint. I hope you liked that little overview, and as I said, if you stuck around to the end, that we have a special deal, and our special deal is that we have got lifetime usage of the puzzle generator, which gets updated quite regularly. That is for £40. So instead of paying £6.99 per month, then you've got a one-time lifetime payment of £40, which I believe is around about $50-something US. So quite a good investment if you are into creating puzzle books, and this is something that you're going to be doing regularly. So I hope you like this review. Please give us a thumbs up if you did. Please leave a comment. We'd love to interact with you, and if you could subscribe, that would be fantastic. Thanks very much, and until next time, see you later.